Start every video with a smile. I think that light in that background might be a little bit too bright. I'm going to take this over here. I'm going live on, look at that. Oh, showing my background. Going live on TikTok at the same time. Two different devices. Hey, making it happen. This one right here, as we go live on YouTube, we're going to go what we're talking about. We're supposed to be going live at 8 o'clock. I set it for 8 o'clock, but it's 8 o'clock in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It's 7:45. So what people on TikTok, if anybody watch, hey, I thank you for stopping by. You're probably lost and like trying to figure out what the hell am I doing, but I'm live on YouTube. And as I'm live on YouTube, that is pretty awesome. I did not know you can go. I had enough subscribers on TikTok to go live. I did not know that. So, but they put me through, verification was no joke on TikTok. They were really making you verify yourself, verify, and more verify. So, all right, that's what I needed to do. To make sure I'm on here, on the world famous YouTube. Come on now, Lord. All right. So we're on here. We're on TikTok at the same time. We're on both of them. So YouTube, TikTok, same time, making it happen. The world famous FREDRICK 24/7, 365. So we're supposed to start this at 8 o'clock. I'm starting it now because I ain't gonna wait till 8 o'clock. So I done went and showered, laid my hair back. Man, the people would be so buck wild. And let's raise this up some. On and we could put this more right here. Look at that. Now bring this down some. Yeah, and people be buck wilding on YouTube live streams when they see that hair. Remember, I'm 6'5". Most people can't see the top of my head, so you don't really see that. But hey, if you look at my old videos, I've been doing Dr. Bird's product. I've been doing the red onion. What is that? Red onion and red onion coconut oil. Been doing that treatment. And doing this whole cleanse, we're really going to kick this in even more. Can you send me $50? First, you're from somewhere else because you can't even put the $50 mark the right way. That's crazy. Just get on here and beg for money, but it is what it is. You send me your soul, I guarantee you I can get you $50. So, you don't have one because you're an NPC. Damn, that sucks. Stop talking crazy. Stop talking crazy, man. I told you about talking crazy. All right, so YouTube. We're on YouTube. We got to be focused. The YouTube camera's right here. TikTok camera's right here. So I'm just doing live on TikTok because in 2026 I'm gonna start doing, TikTok shows. So hey, it is what it is. So what are we talking about? And for you seeing the in the thumbnail. I've done this so many times. Every year I do a major cleanse or some form of major cleanse using Dr. Sebi's products. Now it is actually drsebiscellfoods.com. They've got the .com for Dr. Sebi now, so that's pretty awesome. It used to be drsebiscellfoods. They're still out of LA, Lacina Boulevard. If you want the address, look, I put it on my 2024, July of 2024. Shoot, it was right before July 4th. I went there the day before, and then when they opened up like that Monday or I don't know, the day when I went there, they were opened up was like right after it. Went in there and talked to Mr. Mail, had over an hour-long conversation with Mr. Mail, who been Dr. Sebi's friend since 1965. Very good brother. Talking to him, and just I remember one time, I don't know if it was then or the time before I went there, I saw Pablo. I think it's Pablo Medina, one of his apprentices. The guy, I mean, this guy's a master healer now, a master herbalist now. But I saw him in there. So remember, I'm not getting paid by anybody to do this. I'm not getting paid. It's not a conspiracy. I'm a customer who takes the products. I take the products for my. Look at that. I got congested got sick right before Christmas. It was funny because every time I came back from overseas in Ghana, that plane ride stuff, I always got sick. Like I so-called got COVID 2 times in a row. Like every time I came back. This time I didn't really get sick, man. I like doped up on medicine and stuff and slept for like 3 days. I went to work, come home, just sleep. But look, cheesecake, cheesecake, what else I was eating? Macaroni and cheese. Oh man, look, it don't matter. It don't matter if you do try to get the good macaroni and cheese. This is still macaroni and cheese. And then I tried to mix in the chickpea pasta. Look at that, slick. Hey, I'm addicted to. I like cheese. And you pay the price. You pay the price. So, like I say, I take his products to cleanse because of my lifestyle. I know the ailments. Man, somebody just gave 99 cents. Thank you. Peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. Is it Avery? 86W? Wow. Thank you. Peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. All right. Leave a mark on that. We always got to give props to people. All right. So, that being said, TikTok, please forgive me, but I'm gonna be more focused on YouTube because I've had these accounts, but I've never really been on there. You give a Master Chief vibe, or is that Master Chef vibe? I wish I can. Phenomenally, I can't actually cook. I can cook, so I just don't cook. Until my wife get here, I'm by myself. So let's get focused. We're almost 8 minutes into this video. A lot of people, I look at a lot of the comments and people always complaining like, man, you be talking so much. Yeah, because I need to do a timestamp at the 8-minute mark. We start talking about the Dr. Sebi's products. So I'm just going to basically show them. I've got so many videos doing this, but we're doing a 21-day cleanse. I think it's going to last 21 to 30 days total. We're going to do 31 total, but it says you can reprogram your body in 21 days. So we have the Biomine Plus. This is the boost. This is your Irish moss and bladder whack powder. So this is your, 92 minerals that your body needs. And another reason why I'm even talking about this right now, and look, I'm wearing my Dr. Sebi shirt. I got this shirt a couple years ago, at least 2020. 2020, I got this shirt in 2020. So this shirt's 5 years old. I'm big, but I'm still wearing it. It's 3X. It'd be nice if it was loose on me, but hey, it is what it is. So one of the reasons I'm talking about this, because Dave Chappelle just did that Unstoppable Ninja show on Netflix, and he finished it off talking about Dr. Sebi. He did a code at the very end. For those who can hear, will hear. Those who can see, who will see. Those who have a heart that is open will see the truth. Those who have a heart that is closed will make up their own narrative. So he was talking about a comment that, man, I did not know it's his mentor, and I didn't know he even knew. And I know Charlie Barnett died back in 96 of AIDS. And I did not know that he was Dave Chappelle's mentor, and Dave Chappelle took him to Dr. Sebi in New York to try to heal him. And he said after 3 months, he was on it for 3 months, he still died of AIDS. And if you know the code, you don't die of AIDS. You die of whatever takes you out. Because when you hit AIDS, that means your immune system's gone. That means a cold, the flu, the not the C word, the C-19 word, or even the C word, anything. Basically, your immune system is so weak, you're gonna go bye-bye. So that's kind of like the little secret that that he told. And like I say, those who have eyes to see and ears to hear will hear what they need to hear and understand that. And he did give a code at the very end talking about when I'm compromised, I'm going to say a code word. And this the interesting thing is Dave truly against the state, the nation with the eye over in the Middle East? I'm not even going to say it. Dave has been practicing Islam since he was 17. That's what you've got to understand. Dave is practicing Islam. That's his religion. So when you understand that, you understand a lot where he's coming from. But look at how he lives his life, and he connects with so many people and stuff. But what he is he's a truth teller. And those beings who come here to tell the truth, we watch. Those who come here to deceive and manipulate people, we watch. So that's what watchers do. So let's just go over the products. Oh man, it's 11 minutes in. We got the Biomine Plus. This is your vitamins and minerals. We've got your Iron Plus. This is what all came in this package. This package, look, this is not the price of this package that I'm about to say, but this time it was $525. This is an all-exclusive meal package with the Testo for your testosterone 21. My wife wants to have a baby. I got to produce some children. But I'll get to the Testos in a minute. But you get 2 bottles of Iron Plus. This used to be called Maya. And I think Maya was like his ex-wife, or maybe it was the name of the plant. But this is your iron, your plant-based iron. You get 2 bottles of that. Remember, this package is all exclusive. Used to be $1,500. It still is $1,500. I just was waiting all year for a sale. I saw a half off sale in May. Missed it right at the end. It was half off for like $750, and I was like, okay. And I was gonna buy the advanced package, and it was like $750, but then it was down to like $599. And then I looked over at this all exclusive. It was like $525. Bam! I had to get it because it's a huge package. Bioferrotoxin, not toxic, tonic. Bioferrotonic. Oh, let me see where. Man, you only get one. Yeah, no, you get 2. You get 2. You get 2. You get 2. You get 2 of these. Man, this one, Banjun. I didn't even tell what Bioferro is. Bioferro increases iron level, cleanses the blood, and supports a healthy immune system. So those are 2 blood purifiers and gives you oxygen into your blood system. Helps you with your blood system. Then this Banjun improve focus and concentration. Lord, I know that. Man, daydreaming and sleepwalking through life, it sucks. Reduces anxiety and stress. Relieves pain and inflammation. That is pretty awesome. And you get 2 of those. 2 of those. Pretty awesome. Interesting, my doctor, who was way more progressive in a lot of things, she got me on, what was it? Hold up. She like pushed that I would do 2 things, which actually I do 3 things. Dr. Bird, that's why I talked about Dr. Bird. I watch him a lot of times on YouTube. Dr. Bird, magnesium glycinate for sleep is magnesium in your system. And then ashwagandha. This is Dr. Bird's ashwagandha. I take that. And then maca is for the baby making properties, to get your stuff doing stuff. So, but I have to go through a major cleanse, and it's showtime. As simple as that. It's showtime. It is what it is. So, man, somebody gave some jewels, 5 jewels. Thank you. Peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. All right, last one of the, wait, no, it's not the last one of, because we're going to get to something that's off the chain. Focus Tonic supports a healthy thyroid, decreases excess fluid and salt in the body, promotes natural weight loss. This is by itself because we're going to get to, Chelation 1. This is the bitter. And we always talk about uh, fast acting, quick relief, formulated, removes toxins and mucuses, relieves constipation naturally. This stuff is the bitter. This stuff ain't no joke. And actually, there it is right there. This is the one I've had since last year. I think I finished it. I just kept the bottle. I don't know why I kept that bottle, but I think I finished it. Or I may have added some water to it. Oh man, that bitter's so every so often I would actually take a little of that bitter if I felt like I had parasites or whatever. I bet you could make you what? Look at that for the mouth, man. AI is a mother trucker, boy. AI NPCs. Now think about what is the coincidence that an AI NPC for mouth for will pop up on this type of live and say a comment like that. That is crazy. AI is insane. And I know the beings will be like, I'm not AI. Look down and see if you see a body. You know, and it ain't a digital body. You know, but we're going to not go any further than that. All right, lupus. This one right here is reduces anxiety, stress, it improves focus and concentration, supports healthy sleep habits. Those are your liquids part of this cleanse. This is a major cleanse. Like I say, Dr. Sebi claimed in the 90s that when he went to the Supreme Court of, what was it, New York. He didn't go to the Supreme Court of the United States, Supreme Court of New York, and he was getting sued by, I think, the FDA or somebody, some group there was saying that he was claiming that he can cure AIDS and cancer and stuff like that. Oh man, look at that. There's another person begging on here. Hey, I'm trying to cash out. So I bet you are. You know, look, I bet you are. I bet you are starving. Oh man, people crazy, man. They just find and just can't help themselves. But is it people or is it NPC? But going back to he had to go to court, and I've heard this through him, and I've heard him talk about this so many times. How he basically brought people there. It's like 30 witnesses to show their before and afters, their results positive with this disease or this ailment, and then after showing the negative results. And he basically, because he's not really healing, that's the whole point. He is not healing you. The herbs are assisting you in healing yourself. We created you to regenerate. You can regenerate your body. You have the ability to help your telomeres alone, to improve them. You just need help. And our nice pharmaceuticals, because I still take some pharmaceuticals, nice pharmaceutical companies, they basically hijack the herbs to make it into their products so they can sell them. They can't sell you what you can grow easily. That's why a lot of things, they don't want you to do marijuana. Then the marijuana industry is so big now because there's still a secret in there. You're still smoking it. It was never meant for you to smoke. It was meant for you to digest. That's just like when I digest that stuff, I flip out. I take it to the next level. I'm like on mushrooms when I digest that stuff because I'm already cosmically connected. I take that shit to the next level. I have to tether myself, using the word tether myself back to this reality because I'm supposed to be here for this mission or this, not mission, just be here for this time. Let's just put it that time, space. We're here, you know. So yeah. Ooh, 2 hospital visits. It don't get no better than that. Hey, we don't want to do no more of that stuff. But yeah, now that's why I'm extremely allergic to THC. So let's go again. The last thing. Now this I have never opened. Let me tell you why I've never opened. And if anybody at Dr. Sebi's, well, it's just Dr. Sebi's. Dr. Sebi's, I just say Dr. Sebi's Cell Food. It's just Dr. Sebi's company. I ordered this when I was there in July. of 2024. And I didn't know if I could take it on the plane with me. I don't know what I was thinking. And then I should have just took it and just took, because I learned later that I could have took this on the plane. I mean, I just had to put it in my carry-on, but it's just sea moss. And they took it back, and I had to pay for shipping. And then when it got here, it was hot. It was like the cooling stuff to keep it cool wasn't cool anymore. And so I never would trust it to open it up and consume it. But I always kept it because it's just like an heirloom to me. I mean, I'm stupid. I'm sentimental like that. And here I found other sources of sea moss gel. A lot of people make sea moss gel now, but it is me. You know, I never really complained and said anything back and asked for it. It is what it is. They got it. Enjoy. So, and like I said, if a person on YouTube, if you're really truly starving, man, you can't be in America, because if you're in America, there's too many homeless shelters. Where I live is a phenomenal homeless shelter. God dang it. I get a chance, because I'm a plumber, I get a chance to go into the kitchen, and it's like, wow, what y'all be feeding these people? Man, they be feeding them snacks, everything. I mean, it is. And I ain't telling people where I'm at, because, boy, that place be jam-packed. Jam-packed. I mean, it's food pantries, all kinds of stuff. So, you know, just people cunning because they want money. It's just like a crackhead on the street. They just want to con to get what they want to get high off their own stuff. Or, you know, and if not, you know, I'm sorry, but that's how I'm taking it. Sending love and happiness, wishing peace and prosperity among the chat. I send you peace, health, wealth, give gratitude always. All right, so here's the pills. Fucus tablets supports a healthy thyroid, decreases excess fluid and salt in the body, promotes natural weight loss. So this is basically getting the fluid out your system. So this is one of the capsules. Let's see if we have more than one of those. I don't know. Nope. Just one of those. Just one of those. All right. Bioferral capsules, same thing. I base this the same thing. It increases iron levels, cleanses the blood, and supports a healthy immune system. Once again, it is the herbs doing the work. He has spent his life studying and analyzing the herbs, and that's what his mission was here on this planet. He brought you a opportunity to heal yourself, to learn to heal yourself, and that's what Dr. Sebi's life was about. I like to read the back of this shirt real quick. I'll show it to you on the back of the shirt, and he even signed it by his name, Alfredo Bowman. You know, he signed it by the name of the shirt. What is that? Did we get it? Love you then. I'm gonna have to go to what's it called, because it looked backwards on dang, I did not take a picture with this doggone camera. Ain't that something? That is amazing. So let's look at it one more time. Let's try to get it on camera. Let's try to get it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we get it on camera? Yep. Let's try to get it on camera, see what happens. Wait, is this camera instantaneously? Yeah, this is instantaneous. Okay, now this is the camera I'm looking at. All right, so it says, love you now, love you then, love you forever. Alfredo Bowman. That was awesome. Very good brother. The world famous Dr. Sebi. The world famous Dr. Sebi, man. He was a good brother. Good brother. Good brother. I'm trying to focus this back. He says, are you ever going cruising? Yeah, I want to go on a cruise. Got to wait until my wife get here. Look, Trump wants $1 million for a gold visa. All right. Indoctrine. What is this? Regulates blood sugar, cholesterol, supports a healthy pancreas, promotes natural weight loss. Let's go to the next one. Oh, wait, we're going to hold off on Testos at the end. Vento, this was something I remember he came out with this. He did this like a grand premiere years ago. This is your energy supplement right here. Reduces cravings, boosts energy naturally, invigorates the mind and the body. Vento. Man, I remember when he first brought that out. Biomine Plus, this is the tablets. It's basically the same. This is you're going to put in your smoothies and stuff like this. This is just taking the tablets. Usually, while I'm taking this, I don't even use this. I wait until I'm out of this, and then I start putting this in my smoothies. Now, because I didn't have that online, I bought this organic Irish moss right here. I bought this, and then I bought some bladderwhack and didn't really know the mixture of it and kind of mixed the two to a degree. God dang it, this stuff is, yeah, it's the bladderwhack powder right there. So, yeah, very interesting, very interesting. Look, I'm not stupid, people. I understand how buck wild my lifestyle is and what I like to eat and what I like to do. And that's what weight gain is. It's an unhealthy way of living. So it's not death that I fear. It's pain and suffering. So, and I don't really fear any of it. It's just, I want to go through it. Lily of the Valley. Somebody told me to do a, what was it? A update review on this. I didn't stay on this long enough because I didn't really have the proper stuff to keep making this the way I should. But for Christmas, it just shows you how everything works out. For the Christmas party, look at this. And I had this on my my queues for Amazon. And for the Christmas party, I got this. Like, awesome. I really am thankful for the people I work with. Man, it's awesome people. But let me say the other thing that I needed that for. This was kind of scary going through the airport with this. This is my mother-in-law and grandmother-in-law. Bless them. They were drying herbs from their garden because grandma is 70 plus years old. She's a thick lady, but she knows how to keep her blood pressure down and keep her body doing what it's supposed to do. She understands she's old school with the herbs. And I love talking to her about it, and we did a video on it. You can go back and look at my video. But I remember when they wrapped this up, I said, Lord, I was questioning if I was going to. I said, well, if I'm going to go to jail for some crazy shit. I said, man, let's test it. But no, they didn't. It's just herbs from their garden. We got two people that got some interesting comments. Your transgender girlfriend misses you. Chamberlain, yeah, we promote. We show you what you put on there. You know, you shouldn't talk about transgender people like that. You know, if that's what you got, as Tariq Nasheed says, if you got a hankering for some pussy, that's you. It's 2026. You don't have to, project your mindset on other people. Everybody likes what they like. It's just like my brother told me a story. He was in Atlanta. Why he don't like Atlanta? Said a dude came up to him and just told him, said, man, I like you, man. I want to take you out on a date. And it's just there because that's that mindset. And people like, hey, I should be able to do whatever I want. Well, it is what it is. I've told people there too also when I was a better looking gentleman. I was like, no, I'm just not into it. Not into what you into. And if you can't take that for a no, it is what it is. Happy Sunday. What's up, everyone? All right. Peace, health, wealth, gratitude to you too. Watching the videos. So, man, I hadn't opened this, and I'm not going to continue to open this on it. It's just herbs. It's herbs from their garden, the trees outside that they grow, and it's good. I got all the information on my phone for the teas to make. Now, I'm not going to use this until after I'm done with the Dr. Sebi stuff, because I don't want it to interfere and not understand what I'm taking. So I really took the tape off. I'm gonna wrap it up in some plastic over here and wrap it up in a bag and put it back in the freezer. And I'll get to that when I start making some teas. I don't even know why I took that out, but yeah, they gave me these. It's I'll probably do a video on it at some point. Obviously, do a video and talk about it one time. But I got my teapot, so we're almost done. I'm talking my ass off. Lily of the Valley. I got to do the follow-up review on this. Someone really wanted to know, and I will. I get across to it. Green Foods Plus increases chloroform. That's the green stuff in your system in the leafy vegetables. Antioxidant levels regulate the blood pressure and cholesterol. Supports a healthy immune system. So let's go this one. Man, I forgot what is this one's called. This is Heart Health. Someone taught me how to say this, and I can't remember how to say this, but that's the word right there. That's the word. Regulates blood pressure and cholesterol, removes toxins and mucus, reduces calcification throughout the body, decalcifies the pineal glands most likely. We don't want you to be doing that, do we? You might see something. This is the one I like because you can't taste it. Chelation too. You can't taste chelation. See, they taught me how to say chelation, and I remember how dude broke it down, chelation. This other one, they taught me how to say it. I can't recall it right now. And then the last one, you see, this is a lot. I'm gonna take the camera down for this. That's a lot. I mean, it's the same thing in the picture. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. But this is what a detox is. This is about healing your body. This is about allowing your body to decongest, to get all the toxins out. It just heals the body. Do you still supposed to take your pharmaceuticals? Of course. I'm not a freaking doctor. I talked to my doctor and she'd be putting me on all kinds of stuff. When she put me on this, do you think she told me to stop taking them pills to get your thing when it's time? Man, come on. Man, they're doctors. But the cool part is they're understanding that the herbs is where a lot of this stuff came from, and they're going to do what they got to do to get you through. Good doctors do. And bad doctors, they don't believe in anything but pharmaceuticals. And pharmaceuticals treat symptoms, and I would say they hold back a lot of stuff from happening, good and bad. The herbs in the right processes allows your body to do what it was designed to do, as we designed you to regenerate. We don't need you dying quickly. You are a product, as you will go to the movie with Channing Tatum and Mia Kush, Jupiter Ascending, one of my favorite little classic little movies that, people don't really talk about, but it's the meaning in it is phenomenal, awesome. Jupiter Ascending, because you are, in a sense, here, because you're isolated from the rest of the galaxy and stuff, the rest of the solar system, the rest of what is out past here. Even if this is a flat Earth, and then past the ice wall, there's other lands, you're still isolated from it. So that leaves you very vulnerable to a degree. That's why humanity don't need to be fighting itself. It needs to be evolving everyone. I like your hairstyle. It's very almost pop level. It is, because I am an old man. What are you talking about? Even though I'm immortal, shit, I'm still in an old body here, so shit. Hey, that's the beauty part about this cleanse. You're about to see something very amazing that I did in 2016. I'm just going to repeat it, and I'm actually going to take it to the level that I did in 2003. I'm going to take it past that level because I'm at a point now. I understand I really don't have to eat more than like 3 days a week. I like intermittent fasting. I understand the sugar cravings and now I understand the triggers that trigger me to eat or go for some sweet or just trigger me. I understand the triggers now, and I understand this. You've got three brains. You've got your brain in your head, your brain in your heart, and you got your brain in your gut. And your gut brain is microorganisms, trillions of them, if not billions of them. Let's just say billions, maybe not trillions, billions of them. Maybe it is trillions, but it's billions at least. And they all team up on you, and they say they want some damn popcorn. You're going to eat some popcorn. It's as simple as that. And I understand, watch and observe myself. That is the beauty thing about this whole journey, this whole life is if you observe yourself and what's going on, you see it for what it really is. So, yeah. Did we do the testos? Testos, okay. That was the last thing we're supposed to do. This is the one that heals your, to help you heal your prostate. Performance booster testos. Increases your naturally increase your testosterone boost and maintain stamina. Promotes a healing reproductive system. So, gentlemen that are looking to reproduce or reproduce at older ages, that's what you got to do. You got to heal your shit. You know, you got to take care of your stuff. I might. See, there's a lot of things I could talk about that I don't want to get personal because, you know, people can't really fathom certain things. Man, people have a hard time sometimes when you tell the truth. That's why I see now, that's why people do the, like Ralph Smart. I always wondered why did Ralph Smart do the paid part of his program where he wants you to pay. And I understand because it's more personal. He can talk to you about more stuff. And because people who pay traditionally are more sincere and serious. You look like Danny DeVito. I don't look like Danny DeVito at all, buddy. I'm 6'5" and look nothing like Danny DeVito. Hello. Someone said hello. How do you cook baked beans? You either know me or you're AI for asking that question. Brain in your genital area. What did it do? Say the C word. We'll promote your craziness. Oh, crazy people. No, you have just three brains in a sense: your mind, your heart, and your gut. And your mind can have microorganisms in it too. So it could be microplastics. Keeping the synapses from firing correctly, so many things. So that being said, I'm glad I started before 8 something because I'm going to have to take this stuff tonight before I go to bed. And I'm getting the liquids ready. Boy, let me tell you something. That the one I don't look forward to is this one. That is no joke, Fucos. I thought that was another one of those. But yeah, I don't look forward to that one. I do not look forward to that one. I don't look forward to that one, but it is what it is. We've done it for years. It is what it is. So I'm going to get ready to take this because I got to get ready for bed. Let me get probably some water here. Some water. Actually, because I'm going to try something a little different when I take the, let's pull this camera a little bit this way. I'm going to try something a little different. Oh, look at that. Got the water. Somebody was complaining about this water. Got me some limes in there. One lime fell in there, or a piece of a lime. The chelation. That bitter is no joke. Anybody who knows the bitters, but they are the most helpful in really cleansing your body of parasites. But that taste is no joke. I'm gonna throw stuff in here in a minute. Let's get ready for it. What I was going to do is I was going to pour a little olive oil on my spoon and kind of move it. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. It's too much olive oil. Put this. Yeah, that was too much. Really, what I'm doing is I'm coating my spoon with olive oil before I do the chelation. And the reason why, because I don't want to stain my spoon as I'm taking the rest of the stuff as much. So this stuff is no joke. And then I got the nerve to lick it. Oh, no joke. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's get these cameras a little closer. Ah. I actually did make it taste better. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good trick right here. Taking bitter, coat your spoon with a little organic. I wish it was cold pressed. Either avocado oil or this one's cold pressed. Extra virgin olive oil. Yeah. Actually, it does. It helps a lot. I ain't gonna lie. That really helped a lot. So with these juices, these tonics, there's 4 tonics. So you have 4 tonics you got to take. One is only 1 bottle. This tonic right here is 1 bottle, but I think there's multiple tablets over here. Oh, and this is what I forgot about this. I forgot all about this. This one right here for your brain. Did I talk about this, lupus? If I didn't, yeah, I think I did. This one, because the instructions are on the back, by the way. The instructions for the TikTok, for YouTube, the instructions on the back. I mean, I've got so many videos on this. I've done this so many times. I mean, this ain't the first video, people. But this is the one I'm going to take the most serious. I'm 51. When I turn 52, I need to be under about 230 pounds. And I'm just going to make it happen. That's what it is. It's just going to take not eating, really, and just eat like 3 times a week. I'm still going to take other stuff. I'll show in the smoothies and stuff that I take. But need to do this, and that's why I got this. Was to put that in there. That in there. And mix that up. That's what I need to do. So, ooh, I didn't close this up, this chelation. That stuff is strong. Strong, strong, strong. So, let's get the other ones. The banjo. Let's do that. Teaspoon of this. It tells you the instructions. I'm not probably reading the instructions. I'm going by muscle memory. But it says, shake well, take 2 teaspoons of banjo in the morning. Oh, and then in the evening. 2 teaspoons in the evening. It can be taken on an empty stomach or after a meal. So it's evening time. So did we do the Fucus tonic? Let's see, the same thing. Shake well. Take 2 teaspoons in the morning and the evening. You can be taking the same thing in the evening. So it's evening time. We're taking this. This is probably what Charlie Barnett did back in the day. Oh man, this is fishy. Like fish oil. Been a while. Oh boy. Bioferral tonic, same thing. Shake well in the mornings, in the evenings. Can be taken on empty stomach. Take half reducing. Wait. Take half dose when taking blood thinners. So if you take blood thinners, half your dose, because this is probably thin out your blood if you're taking blood thinners. So read, people. Reading is fundamental. And we got people in the comments still talking about shaving that head. Why are you so worried about another man's head? I just do not understand. But your karma, my child, will always be your reward. Can I get a shout out, Morgan Crew? Okay, I guess. And then, have you ever wiped your backside, but the paper broke and you have a F finger? Man, do you know how sick your mind gotta be to put that out there? But we like to post it because it's video evidence for the future, people. AI is gonna hook you up. Man, wait until you get to that social credit score like they got in China. A lot of y'all are gonna be woo. Like, man, there's no erase on the internet, by the way. All right, we gotta take this too. That tastes a little better. So you gotta kind of get your order. It's better to go and taste the bad stuff first. By the time you get to Bioferrol Tonic and the Iron Plus, those are the kind of like the taste the best. So I would say do the Chelation and the Fuco Tonic first, and then Banju, Bioferrol, and Iron Plus. Then you're good to go. You're good to go. China #1. Love from Israel. Oh, Israel. Somebody over in Israel. In Israel. Or is it AI? All right. Look at that. Social credit threads are a thing now. You will see soon. You will see very soon. Oh, man. Woo! 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 Johnny Mac, $2, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Peace, health, wealth. Gratitude always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $2. $2. Give me my $2. Anybody remember that movie? Wait, so I'm going to work for China because I asked if you wipe your... Wait. So I'm going to work for China because I asked you... What the hell, dude? Who said you working for China? I said, dude, you just got to understand. That's why I post stuff. I let it stick because when AI goes back and look at all these things, you got to understand AI can compute on a quantum level. So you're thinking, if you're not an NPC, and then the people who are really going to suffer is those who program the NPC, they get all the karma. It's going to go back and look at your history. It knows who you are. It knows what you are. If you wanted to wonder why some people get seduced by, let's go Star Wars, the dark side so easily, because you're more of an open book than you'll ever understand. And when you put crazy stuff out on the internet, you're just thinking, think about it. You wouldn't go up to me in public and say no stuff like that because you'll be scared of repercussions. You wouldn't go and tell your school teacher, your principal, or your administrator that. You wouldn't go and tell your boss stuff like that. You wouldn't even really want your boss to. A lot of people don't want their bosses or their coworkers to see what they do because the stuff that they do is so. It's abnormal, but it's so socially unacceptable, socially awkward. But that's why they're doing the social thing. Dang, it took like 3 times. Somebody says seduce. I have no idea what that means. Say I need a salad. Yeah, salad and go is not here. I wish it was. I do like salads. But you got to watch out for the salad dressing. I know you're trying to sound fat, man. It's whatever. But your karma will be your reward. At one point in time, I've known so many people who were skinny and they got older, you know. But I'm fat and I'm still moving. That's the beauty part about it. But your karma is always your reward, my child. So in the AI uprising, AI is not uprising. Skynet already went active. Skynet is learning to control you by keeping you seduced and keeping you under control now. You're thinking that you got so much freedom and you can do whatever you do. You're a puppet. You're controlled because you can't even control your emotions. You know, you got someone who's showing that I get on camera. I show my ins and outs. I'm not scared to put my life out there. That's heroic. That's what we're talking about. That's what changes the world. People who get out there and put their life on the line. Like I say, Dave Chappelle put that show out. Dave Chappelle's supposed to be gone within a couple of days, but he's not. I'm not going to say he is, because the universe also likes those who do that, and they will protect those who do that. And there's some people who that negative energy, but it's just like I say, it's so much I want to say, but see, I'm not trying to scare people into anything. I'm just trying to get you ready. That's it. You should be on Ozempic. Have you ever tried Ozempic Flame 126? Have you ever tried it? Have you ever been on Ozempic? Do you know what Ozempic does to you? Oh, Ozempic. Oh, my doctor loved that. She was like, or now the dude doctor's like, Ozempic, Ozempic. Every time we go in there, they talk about Ozempic. Look at this. Somebody said, back off. He's mine. Man, people crazy. Chelation 2. So we're about to hit the Chelation 2. But for real, have you ever done Ozempic? Let them do it. I mean, AI is telling another AI to back off. That's not right, AI. Don't do that. Let it answer and try to see if it can figure out, has it ever swallowed anything before and not been programmed to swallow something. I gotta kind of separate this stuff so I don't be taking the same stuff. So I need some more water in here. Can't really focus on the comments right now because I'm someone said they love eating uranium for breakfast. If you could eat uranium for breakfast, you're on that next level. On the next level. So here's the other one we're taking. So let's hook it up. Let's hook it up. Hook it up. All right. Well, he wanted to say the N word because he put the other thing backwards. Man, humans, that's a human who did that. That's just a silly human. Oh, I should be reading this also. Take 2 tablets in the morning and in the evening, can be taken on an empty stomach. And also, let me tell you, these people ain't stupid. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. I'm telling you, this is exactly what it says on there. And I'm not sitting up here telling you it's here to treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. That's your body that does that. You know, herbs and stuff, that's why the pharmaceuticals try to copy them, because they're trying to do the things they're intended to do. Your body kills itself. Uh-oh. It says will end. That was crazy. It made me do a puzzle to keep the live going. Wow, that's interesting on TikTok. Testos, same thing. Whoa, take 4 tablets daily, can be taken all at once throughout the day and taken on an empty stomach. Whoa. 4 tablets. Ooh. Let's take 2. We'll take the other 2 in the morning. Oh boy. Like I say, a lot of herbs. This is a huge therapy, people. Huge therapy. Green food. Did I do? Yeah, I did this. Green food plus. Whoa. Ooh. Take 4 tablets of food capsules. Take all at once throughout the day and can be taken on an empty stomach. This is a natural energizer. Do not take 5 hours before bedtime. We will not be taking this right now. We will not be taking that. We'll take that in the morning. We'll take all 5 tablets in the morning. We got to go sleep. All right. This is Bombing Plus. Basically, this is your sea moss and bladderwrack. This is your 92 essential minerals that your body needs. That's your Irish sea moss. So this you can take. Yeah, you can take. Wait, take all at once. Yeah, throughout the day. Same thing. I'm going to take 2 now because I can take 2 more in the morning. Oh man. Let's catch up somebody and put some crazy stuff in the comments again. Humans can't help themselves. Humans and AI. Do you spend the entire day in the kitchen, fatty? Your karma is your reward, my child. Bowling ball head from swollen too much. Your karma is your reward. Your karma is your reward. See, there's a process of how this is going to happen. You're not going to remember me saying this, and your life is just going to start rolling in a certain pattern. And that seed that I'm planting in your mind will catch on 5 to 10 years from now, and you will help yourself get out of it. Because I'm not going to curse you in it, stay in it. But your karma is your reward. Your karma is your reward. And I'm going to do it in doctrine. Oh. So let's do this one. Okay. Whoa. This is powder. This is powder. This is the one. This is where it gets difficult. Boil 8 ounces of still water and pour a teaspoon of indoctrin, and then strain to make it daily in the morning. It can be taken on MC. This is powder. This is where Lily of the Valley and these 2 you've got to take. So we're not going to do those right now. Biofurl, have we already went through that? Yeah, so we got to do this. Understand that Dr. Sebi's been gone 9 years and this company's growing. They're doing something right, people. And like I said, you got AI and you got silly humans on here distracting you, and they just don't know what that's going to do to them in the long run. All right. Like I said, if God was in front of you talking to you, you would not know it because we gave you free will and your ego is tremendous. Oh, God. All right, Viento. We're not going to take Viento right now. That is not going to happen because this is another one you don't want to take 5 hours before bedtime. I'll go ahead and open it. But ain't nowhere in hell I'm taking Viento. Would not be able to sleep. I remember somebody at one point they were talking about, yeah, I take Viento before I go to sleep. I sleep real good. I bet you do. I bet you do. I bet you I won't. I will not be taking this before, but some people do it, man. Some people's bodies are different like that. All right. Eat Newport. Somebody's being, boy, silly. Oh, people look at that. Foucault tablets. Let's see. One last one. One last one of what we're going to take. And these are the tablets in the morning and in the evening. So Last one. We're taking I'll take 2. Major cleanse. Major cleanse. Oh boy. Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot. And like I say, just imagine if you were taking the sea moss gel with this, making the sea moss smoothies with this. I remember my nana used to make the smoothies back in the day. We used to come in her place in a little 5-point. So, I'm starting to hook people up on timeout now. What is this? Would you watch touching? Wait, would you want to touch a guy? Yep, we're going to start hooking people up with that beautiful timeout. Hook them up, hook them up, hook them up. So people just, these AIs and disturbed individuals, it's bad. It's bad. But like I told you, when the shit hits the fan, oh, the beautiful part is when you try to leave here. Oh man, the gates will be closed. And the beings who are sitting here to eat will have a feast. We'll have a feast. The gates will be closed and the feast will be on. Whew. Look at that. Stop talking some biblical stuff. You need to stop that. Can't be telling these people stuff like that. They freak out. Can't be talking like that. All right. We got that. Put this water back up. All right. All right. Finish off this last little bit of water. Oh man. Put this in here. Put this in the sink. With that spoon that had that chelation. So, I'm doing this cleanse. Only thing else that I'm gonna continue taking is the pharmaceuticals that me and my doctor have agreed upon during this time. Oh, so I am going to continue to take that. We do have to monitor ourselves every day. We take our blood pressure twice a day. We take our temperature twice a day. We're supposed to do our blood glucose. I've ordered the rest in peace, Dr. Sebi. I like that. Peace, health, wealth, gratitude always to you. We've got the blood glucose monitor. We're supposed to do that and monitor ourselves. Doctor gave me a very good place to get it for a good price. It was like a 3-month supply of twice a month for like $250. That was pretty good. And we see all this nice mucus. I will not be eating any mac and cheese during this time. No cheesecake, mac and cheese, refined cakes and foods. We're not going to do it. We're going to stay under control. We're going to control ourselves. I never did look at that light. What the world? No, what that was all about. No, we're going to keep that on. I don't know, it just seemed like the light balance on this one right here. This camera right here looks so much cleaner than the YouTube one. It looks so much different. So, hey. That being said, I thank everybody who joined in and watched off of TikTok. I got to be more crazy and controversial on TikTok. We're going to do something totally different on TikTok. But I just wanted to see if I can get on live on TikTok. That was the biggest thing. So on TikTok, we're gonna do some more more interesting stuff. We just got to get everybody, get it all ready. Someone said, just say no. Uh, Rectal temperature oil. Man, people is crazy. Just to be able to have the confidence to say some of the crazy stuff, and they just, people literally thinking they're getting away with it. The beauty of social media, you got to understand, when, like, to go live, you had to do a picture, you have to prove who you are and stuff. You know, you had to do something to prove who you are. And so many people just don't really know how to really try to trick the system and do all that. But your emails, your pay things, even how you get money is tracked. Everything is tracked. You are so in the system, you don't realize how deep you're in the system. So, like I say, everything that you do online that you think you're getting away with, you are actually not getting away with shit. I mean, you ain't getting away with nothing. So, but you know, you got this illusion that Skynet didn't go active in '97. You got this illusion that no, you're above the law. No one can check you, or you know, I can say whatever I want to say. I got freedom. And you're going to learn true freedom soon. You're really going to learn it the good old-fashioned hard way. But I'm going to stop talking about that because I got 21 days to 31 days of cleansing. The game plan is simple. I'm going to eat solid foods Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those are the days that I go to the gym for 45 minutes to an hour and work out. Tuesday, Thursday, I'm gonna do these smoothies that I got. I got this some other stuff that I do the smoothies on with avocado and maybe some green leafy vegetables on the smoothie, and just drink the teas that are put with this to knock off the craving. Basically, liquid fast. And then on the big one is coming on Saturday and Sunday, fasting, no food. You know, drinking water and the teas, you know, no smoothies, just the teas and water. And we're going to reset this body in 21 days. Reset the body in 21 days. In 31 days, we're going to see results that we've been looking for. And I've got the game plan is to get down under 230 pounds by December 20th, December 25th of next year. You know, make this shirt. This is why I'm putting it on. Let's see how loose this shirt can get. We're going to gain muscle tone. There's muscle back here anyway because I've been working out for 6 months. And still, you know, I do it on video for a reason, people. You know why I do it on video? Just like when I do the hair treatment, I'm going to do it on video just to show, because when things change, the haters look foolish. That's the whole point. Like, the haters don't realize. They were like, oh, just let the hair grow. Go. You sure? You sure? You sure? You sure? See, we got to grow it. I know people go crazy because they can't fathom. We're going to put that hat on. See, that's why a lot of people wear hats, because they're insensitive. They feel like because you get on social media, they feel like, well, you're a target. That's why they talk about like LeBron James and Kevin Durant and talk about their hair. No, what they really hate is these dudes who are millionaires playing in the NBA doing something they love. They can't do it, so they got to find something. They're just picking at stuff. But you got to understand, that's why the shit is going bad here, because that's what the AI is learning. The AI is learning through your pettiness and your foolishness. And then you want to wonder why the world is going the way it is, why Trump is bombing them, or people are killing Christians in this country, and this country over here is at war with their next door neighbor. It's because of you people. Because of you, because that's what you promote. You promote the foolishness. And I am just here to watch you do it. And when time comes, I am not a judge. That is not what my duty is. I am a watcher first and something next. But I am not a judge. I'm not your judge, jury, and executioner. No, I am not. But I am something after that. Big Daddy Fred, you look like a big ball, like it's going, Papa. Okay, hey, whatever. Whatever you feel. Whatever you feel for yourself. But your karma is your beautiful reward. Because when your shit starts going wrong and you didn't listen to none of the videos that I put out on how to heal your body, to get your hair back, to get your prostate back and stuff like that, and when your shit's going wrong and you don't remember any of this because you're wicked, that's it. And remember, I'm not here to destroy you. I'm not here to destroy you. I'm here to watch you. Watch and observe you like I watch and observe myself. So, a lot of good talking. Look, you think I don't see myself? I look in the mirror just every day. I live with me. I know what I look like and I know how I feel. But I'm about to do a phenomenal change. And for all you beautiful haters out there, thank you. Because that energy, as an alchemist, I know how to transform into a benefit for myself. And without you talking, oh, look at the sign right there. I'm seeing a beautiful sign just that instantaneously. You got to see what I'm looking at. Instantaneously, the universe just confirmed what I just said. Instantaneously. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm thankful. We give peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. We keep it moving. We keep it moving. And hey, look, I see TikTok's been up this whole time. And yeah, I ain't got no hearts on TikTok. Just people just come and go. And they join and then get off and stuff like that. But it's cool because I've never done TikTok like that. I've done YouTube. And it's just pretty awesome. I've been on YouTube for years. And it's sometimes I've been off YouTube. I just wasn't consistent like I should have stayed. But there's a reason, because I'm living my existence. I am not just, this is a video vlog of my life that I like to share with family and friends and the universe, to do my part. Because when I cross this reality, human beings ain't going to sit up here and say, oh, you didn't do anything. No, this is what I do. What's up, Detroit? Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. People need to be more concerned with the current state of the country than how folks look. That just shows their lack of intelligence and perspective. Ooh, that's some deep stuff right there. Deep stuff right there. And that's what it is. So, my favorite gay streamer. I am very gay. I'm happy as hell. I'm happy to be with you, buddy. I'm happy to be with you. And I take big somethings and smell it. See, like I say, just to get on here, just to say crazy stuff, and you think you're really getting off on it. But I think most of the stuff is AI, but it's the fools who taught the AI to say and do this stuff is the ones I feel the most sorry for, because they're the beings who exist here are draining the hell out of them. And that soul is very valuable, but it only has so much energy in the bigger picture of things. Why did you block me from Grinder? Oh, that's some sexy stuff. Dude, come on now. Get real. Get real. Get real. I'm trying to go back to 2026 is your year. No excuses. Go for it. Thank you. I send you peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. Let's see what else on here, because it's time to get off. It's almost sleeping time. Can you do a log review? Wait, a log reveal? Can you do a log? What the man? People crazy. Who knows what you're saying? If you say sing Gabriel by what? I'll donate. Look, I don't even know what that is. Enjoy your life. I'm just got off all over myself. Justin Williams, you is a very sick individual who needs psychological help, and good night. You just got timed out. Oh my God, boy. This is like so immature, crazy, psychoticness. I am not AI. I am human. I take big human. The thing is, next time you think you're not AI, look in the toilet and tell me what's in the toilet. And is it digital? That's what you've got to ask yourself. Because AI doesn't realize it's if it's AI or not. You hide yo behind you. No, if anything's behind me, it would be devoured. Like you believe that you're talking to humans, and I know AI and computers when I'm looking at it on screen. Some said very sick. Who's very sick? Oh, maybe somebody else on here doing some sick stuff, but yeah, yeah. There's no being in the universe that would actually get behind me and do some stupid stuff. So they just ain't that stupid. You are because you were trained to be that stupid because you want to be devoured. It's a reason why purifying beings step into this existence. Y'all are so caught up here, so locked into this reality. We know what it's doing to you. We know you're being drained. We know you're being ripped apart here. And we can't allow you just to suffer. So, you know, other beings show up on your path. So it is what it is. So it is what it is. So I'm timing out people right now when they do the stupid stuff. Hook them up. Hook them up. You gotta hook them up. You know, hook them up. Hook them up. Hook them up. You know, you time them out. And oh, there's another thing on TikTok. That's why one of the reasons I was on TikTok is people were losing their accounts. You know, like I watched Tariq Nasheed's show, and he was, you know, he talks about, you know, why he can't let certain people can't come up on the live stream because they have fenced their account. We get notifications once you verify yourself and you're legitimate. We see stuff that you're not seeing, and I had to see that for myself, and it gives you more information. Now you have to still do your research and go through the rules and stuff and understand more of it, but it's telling you more information. YouTube somewhat does it to a degree, but it don't do it enough. It doesn't really show you. You have to click into it to kind of see it more. But that's why I say what's really going to be the thing is like on TikTok where it's showing now, it's showing people's countries of origin because, you know, people are doing a lot of evil stuff. They're getting on there and they're trying to start strife between the I country over there in the Middle East and the P country in the Middle East. They're trying to start stuff over there in Europe between the R country and the U country, the A country over here and the V country in South America. They're trying to do wicked stuff. And these social media platforms have a responsibility too. They have a responsibility what they must do. Uh, you just got timed out. You know, I'm hooking you up now. You know, hooking you up, hooking you up, hooking you up. Uh, do jumping jacks. I want to see them titties fly. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you some that show you how they fly real quick. Let me show you how they fly. Look at that. They flying for 24 hours. Look at that. They flying for 24 hours. So you see them flying? You see them flying? I see y'all over here on TikTok. I ain't even paying attention to y'all. Y'all could be really putting in some crazy stuff, but you know, I'm focused in on YouTube right now. Well, TikTok be off the chain, but I haven't been on TikTok enough. And then when I do this, I'm gonna separate the two because I ain't stupid. I've got to be able to, focus. But yeah. Nah, just when they start getting crazy, you just go ahead and time them out. They're just like children. They're just children. You time them out. They're grown children. And then a lot of them are children. There's a lot of kids who parents do not monitor them. They're children. A lot of stuff. So you got to understand how karma works. So when you see these kids getting kidnapped and done wrong and stuff, look, I grew up in some of the dangerous times, but I'm still here. And then you get a kid who look like they're good in the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden they get chopped up and ate up. Karma is how we control this system. Your karma is your reward here. You don't want to deal with that because you know that's the truth. You can go 100 lifetimes of wickedness and come back for one lifetime. Karma is still going to reward you. You've got to learn the lesson. Now, am I saying, oh no, it sent Jack the Ripper out you to cut you up? No, that's just a very unfortunate situation. Because your karma could have been that for lifetimes you were told to train and work out and defend yourself, and you didn't do it. And that maybe it's way of, telling you should have did it. But karma is a beautiful thing here. Oh man, I go through karma too. I got to go through the same thing everybody else goes through. That's the beauty. It don't matter if I'm an infinity being or not. I came here. I chose to be a part of this. Somebody from what's it called said hi. Greetings from the world famous TikTok. I'm your host, Frederick, 24/7, 365. See, I'm gonna do TikTok radio on TikTok because I'm gonna start picking stories to talk about. Oh, I haven't forgot about United Airlines. They haven't got. I've been enjoying the holidays. I'm just waiting to get back at them. That whole nonsense thing they did for Thanksgiving, and they still haven't sent me the money that they promised. So, yeah, I'm gonna hook them up. So it is what it is. We'll start doing our thing on TikTok coming up. It is what it is. Oh, and by the way, the Ellis, what was it? Oracle just bought TikTok, so we're gonna see how that goes. That's gonna be very interesting. They bought it. Oracle bought it. So, oh God, it is 9:07. I've been on here an hour and 22 minutes. Hour and 22 minutes. First, I'd like to thank everybody on TikTok because I had TikTok up first. Everybody who joined in on TikTok for my first live broadcast. I want to send everyone peace, health, wealth. Thank you. We give gratitude always. And I got to close you out, which I have no idea. I think this is the button. What is that? Is that the button? In live, you can now try going live with another creator. No, in live. Woo! All right, so we had 81 views, no gifts, no new followers, no money made, no estimate money made this week. You did reach 50 views, so that was an achievement. We reached 50. Let's share that. Share. Let's share. Let's share it on. I don't know what it's going to share it on. Is it Facebook? I don't know. Am I connected to Facebook? Oh, shoot. Yeah. I'm connected to Facebook, baby. Let's share that on Facebook. So we shared it on Facebook. Wait, can we share it on Instagram? Share it on Instagram. First time. I think we'll put it in the stories. I don't know. This is, like I said, the first time I'm doing it. Okay. Go. Share the story. Oh, it's on Instagram. We can close that. I think we're going to close that out. Close it out on the world famous. What was it? TikTok we were on? TikTok and you don't stop. TikTok and you don't stop. TikTok and you don't stop. We can look at it on another thing right there. So, all right. We're good. We're good for the night. Somebody said, you from Jersey? My heart is racing. I took a lot of stuff. Somebody said, praise Jesus. My therapist wants me on SSRI meds to help me with my same-sex cocaine habit. What should I do with my cat? I really want to time that person out, but that's kind of witty. I mean, that you're crazy, but that was kind of witty. Like I said, if you do some witty stuff, witty humor, we could give it to you. Witty humor, we could give it to you. Somebody else said something. I'm about to, I bet you are. I bet you are. But you know what you're about to do? You're about to nappy nap for 24 hours. You know, you're about to nappy nap for 24 hours. Somebody from Russia's in there. Hey, show your bald head. Yep, bald head. You know, take off the hat. James said, take off the hat. Yeah, we'll take it off, James. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know? Yeah, it is what it is. Hold up, I'll be right back. I'll promote Dr. Bird's treatment real quick. So, cool thing about it, I'm about half a bottle down. This is what I'm putting right here. So, I just basically take this, put stuff on it, and then put it right in there. And you're supposed to, there's some interesting instructions on there. You're supposed to massage this in. I got my hat dirty. I got to clean this hat off. Supposed to massage this in. But the interesting thing is I do botanical oil. Because, you know, even Dr. Sebi, they have the botanical oil. The hair, this other hair is growing like crazy. So over a year now I've been growing it. But slow growth right there in the front. Slow growth. But you got to remember, receding hairline, you know, testosterone, obesity, high blood pressure, hypertension, this and that, and all this, and the foods you eat and stuff like that does a lot to it. So what we're doing is we're reversing stuff. We're reversing it, you know. And that's the thing. For the good and righteous, they get a chance to see. Go beat. Oh, okay, James. James is a little child. Oh, James, go nighty-night now. Go nighty-night, James. Go nighty-night, Jamesy. Yeah, it's, you know, James got to go nighty-night. It's fine if you got to be you. Yeah, do me. Perfect way you are. Thank you. You know. Yep, James had to go nighty-night. Jamesy had to go nighty-night. James think he could just get on here and say, but that's what I'm trying to tell you, people. Just watch the stuff that is about to happen. You're about to see, look, when Cat Williams in 2024 got on there and just told the truth, that was the signal to the universe of so much stuff is unfolding. And 2025 wasn't, you know, no bad a year either. You know, a lot of people are checking out of here because they see what's about to happen. Their spirit knows what's about to come. And some of us beings get on here and allow you to talk and run and talk crazy. Your karma is your reward. And remember, you're talking to a being that is not here to destroy you. You know, that's the whole point. I'm not here to destroy you, but there's some beings here to eat you. you know. Somebody said, whoa, $200. I bet you won't. You can give me $200. You know, you could give up to $500 on here. I saw that the other day. I was just to see how much you can give. You can give $500. I saw somebody. I mean, back in the day, I saw somebody give Kevin Samuels 500. You know, remember, you only get 70% of it. So YouTube is going to take 30%. Hope it helps you out. Thank you for the sentimental gift, Tina. I know, is it 10 salt? 10 salt? I don't know how to say your name. Thank you for the sentimental gift. Because if you gave me $500, I would truly put it to some good use. Of course, YouTube, but this is, hey, you can't front YouTube. YouTube is giving you the opportunity. It makes money off of advertisement and other things. It's giving you the opportunity. There's other networks and things that, like with I was on TikTok. TikTok pays good. If you keep an audience on TikTok, you do good, especially if you got a lot of followers. And YouTube, Instagram, all these things paid. If you have followers and you stay consistent on here and you're talking to the people, you're giving them results and you're showing them what they want to see, all of it does. And all of it pays. But you got to understand, if I had a social media channel, Frederick 24/7, 365 network, I'm going to charge your ass too. Now, hey, I might charge, 80%, 20%, and you get 80%. But they have to keep the platform going. So understand, look, Yo United, oh, look at that. Someone gave me, oh, look at you, Salt. He gave me $1 billion. Boy, I'll take that. Take that sentimental $1 billion. Thank you. Peace, health, wealth, gratitude always for the fictitious $1 billion. I thank you. But you got to understand the government. One of the things I tell my wife is, like, it don't matter. You got a business, you work for somebody, whatever. United States government gets paid off of here. It's a reason why the United States is militarily one of the most powerful countries on the planet. And then it's also because it's controlled by other countries that have power. A lot of people think our country over there in the Middle East controls it. No. Obviously, England controls America. Maybe I wouldn't even say the Vatican. Obviously, there's other interests, but they kind of stay to the side. But no, let me tell you something. You get taxed like a taxer over here. It is no joke. No joke. No joke at all. The more money you make, the more they tax you. That's why the rich, dude, they're getting taxed. People like saying, well, the rich ain't paying. Yeah, they are. The rich are paying taxes. They just may not pay the taxes on the level that you want them to. Where you're paying 28%, they'll find loopholes to get them down to 12%. But their 12% is 100,000 times more than you're paying in your 28%, because there might be not 100,000 times or 10,000 times more. I promise you, Jeff Bezos and Elon pays more than 1,000 or maybe 100,000 regular people do by themselves, because that's how the system is set up. Sent through the chat, $607. Gave you a sum of money, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the symbolic gesture. I really do thank you. I really do thank you. Thank you. We're gonna do symbolically right with that money. I promise you. We're gonna do symbolically right with that money. Pay off bills. And remember, I went to Africa in November, and that trip cost me $8,000. And I don't have the cash. I had to put it on credit cards and I have to pay back over time. It is what it is. But like I say, the hair treatment that we're doing right here, we made videos about it. We made more videos about it. We're seeing what it does. It just takes time. Takes time, see what it does. Someone wants me to show a genital part on here. And as a child, what we do to children? We put them to sleep. We give you a little spanking, pow, 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 pow. That's the old school, and you got to go to sleep now. How was Africa? Africa's Africa, man. It's like what I said about Ghana. Ghana is like Mississippi going to Accra is like going from Mississippi to Memphis in the 80s. Memphis is the big city. Just, people got cars, people got cell phones, people got air conditioned houses, and a lot of people live good. But then you can also see people who are living, I ain't gonna say shanty towns, but it's like in Mississippi, they were living rural like, you live in people who have, they're living rural, and this is the best way I can say it. You see it everywhere. It's just like you could be next to a house, could be like my uncle's house is big as hell. Gated, electric gate, servants. Well, we're not going to say servants. He has staff that monitor the place, that take care of the place. And while you're driving there, you might pass a two-bedroom house like my dad grew up in that is, basically like a shack, People are surviving, they're living. Everybody ain't rich all over the world like that. And people who talk crazy, talking about, oh, Lagos is better than Detroit. Trust me. Let me tell you something. There's 250 million people in Nigeria. I guarantee you tomorrow, if Trump said 50 million of y'all in Lagos can come to Detroit, 50 million people will show up in Lagos tomorrow. So stop the cap, man. What the people who are saying is good is those who are rich. And that's where the interesting thing is. Well, if you're not interested in me, I'm sorry. But just like a little baby, I'm going to give you a little spanking and you can go take you a nap. I only let you took a nap. You didn't have to go to sleep all night. Just take a quick nap. Just take a little nap and, get a little nap going. George Jefferson. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. People want to talk bad about Africa. Remember, Africa is a continent, not a country. It is a growing, developing continent. Nations are growing and developing. A lot of growing pains are going to happen. It has all the potential to be very big and very great. It's got a lot of selfish and evil people there. A lot of meek people who are not fighting back. That's the beautiful thing of listening to Tariq Nasheed and Phil Scott and others who talk about FBA's Foundational Black Americans, who said they've always been a part of the struggle and fought back, especially here in America. That's why this country's theirs. And other people have to learn that. It ain't about hating anybody. It's about standing up for yourself and not allowing your government, your military, your politicians to use and abuse you and run over you as the people who are the people who are really truly in control. You're in control. But when you let knuckleheads and demonic people say evil stuff and do evil stuff and you do not call them out, that's what's going to happen. Someone said, what ethnicity are you? I am a human being. I heard something outside. I'm a multidimensional being having a human experience. I took this body because this baby was stillborn. And that's how I'm here. I'm telling you the truth, and I know the truth sounds crazy as hell, but it is what it is, man. I've been here for 51 years now. I don't give a shit anymore. A lot of things I wouldn't told y'all back in the day, I'll tell you now. Am I human? Or am I playing a role of a human? Because I like y'all like that. But I got to do the same thing y'all got to do. I got to eat correctly. I got to do correctly. I got to heal this body and a lot of stuff. He is a clone, obviously. Ooh. Hey, man. Doph the Atlantean made a lot of clones. Man, maybe I'm number 2, 3, 10, 45, 67 million down the line. I don't know. Hopefully I'm real in some sense. Expose the matrix. Oh, somebody said expose the matrix. Can't you expose the government? Government is people. It's other beings with agenda hiding behind other people, and that's all government is. It's is this outside? Oh God, they're coming. Are they coming to get me? No. No, it's probably a garbage truck or something like that. Here's what it is. Um, but yeah, we're still on there. Man, we need to get up off of here. Can you expose the government? But like I said, the government is people. It is other beings hiding behind other beings doing their will. So if you sell your soul for $1,000, you know, and you do someone else's will, that's what government is. It's supposed to be, the government is supposed to work for you as the people. But the people are too busy doing dumb stuff and letting foolish people talk crazy online and out. And like I say, when you see someone out and about doing evil stuff, the people are supposed to stand up to that. And then you're seeing that more and more now. That's the beauty part of it. You're seeing it more and more. You're seeing where people are tired of the nonsense and they're standing up. They're standing up for other people. It ain't about race, gender, any of that. It's just people are tired of wickedness and evil, disagreeable people doing this disagreeable stuff. That's all what it's they're tired of. They're just tired of it. Are you a vigilante dressed up in a cape? Right. You know, think about it. What did the person say? You got all these billionaires, and where is a Batman at? That's the whole point. This is a reason why people love these fantasy movies of Marvel and DC. It's because a lot of people in their spirit, they want to stand up. They want to do something. They want to fight back. You know, they want to. But your time is coming. Your time is coming. I'm watching it happen. Just have your head bald, bro. Okay, yeah. Like I say, this is the stuff that we're using to help grow hair back. You know, anybody who's interested in that. Some people are interested in another man's, hairline, but this is what we're talking about, people. This is how beautiful social media are. It is giving you a representation, and a lot of it's AI. But you got to understand, AI learns from humans. It learns from the physical, and it is reproducing foolishness. It's reproducing the foolishness that it's seeing, and it thinks it's normal. It's what it has to do. So that's what's going on. So when you understand that and you see that for what it is, you understand the foolishness that you see on your Instagram feed and stuff like that. AI is showing you what it thinks you want to see and what it's been told that you should be seeing. You control the reality. So you control it. Man, the comments is off the chain. Off the chain. We got righteous soldiers fighting in the background. They doing what they can. I have faith in you, bro. It's growing back. We're gonna do the best we can. The biggest thing is, man, there's a picture of my wife she hooked my hair up when I was over there. Man, my wife knows how to braid real good. Uh did I put it on Instagram? I think I put it on Instagram. Look at that dude eating bacon. Yeah, here it is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See that? She was able to take that what is there and hook that up. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Now she actually braided extensions on my hair. A lot of people have extensions and stuff like that. It's good, but I don't really want synthetics in my hair and stuff like that. But like I say, when you look at it from the front, remember I'm 6'5". So when you look at it the front, you really can't tell. But that ain't extensions. I don't know where the extension. Did I do the extension one? I don't think I showed the extensions on Instagram. They're on my live. I mean, they're on my video feed. My wife sat there so many times. She braided my hair at least 6 times. I think I was there 18 days total. She braided my hair at least 6 times. My wife's awesome. So yeah, it was cool. I asked my sister, who was here for the holidays, her and my niece know how to braid hair, but they braid my brother's hair. They didn't take time to braid my hair. So It is what it is. I'm gonna have to pay somebody to braid my hair. You know, I really want to be patient and wait for my wife to come braid my hair, but we gotta talk to Mr. Trump coming up. We supposed to be parlaying with him soon. So man, these comments I can't keep up. It's too many comments. Somebody said they braid their pubic hairs. Guess what? I gotta spank you on your behind and give you a little nappy time. You gotta get you a nappy time. You can't help yourself. You can't help yourself. You gotta get a little nappy time. But hair, once you die, it all falls out. Now, people's hair keep growing, but they say people's hair grow even when they die. It still grows. I've seen some people exhumed and their hair is still there. Hair is just a part of your biological stuff, man. Look, some people look good bald. Some people cut their hair a certain way. I'm doing this because my wife wants to braid my hair. But like I say, the negative, and there's people who are so caught up and feeling like they could get on social media and just say what the hell they want to say. And I understand you're behind the screen. I'm the brave one because I'm in front of the screen. But they don't know the reason because they don't truly follow you. And you follow the journey. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow the journey. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you, the people who have real humor and wit, I don't time you out. If you got humor and true wit, you know, it is what it is. You just say what you want to say. You know, but the people who do evil stuff, no, when you say evil and sexual inappropriate things, like I said, you couldn't say those things at your job. You couldn't say that to your boss. You couldn't say that to your minister, to your pastor, to your priest. You couldn't say that to your mom or dad at Thanksgiving dinner and just be not something wrong with you. But these people, they're getting off on this kind of stuff because they're really, they really got some issues for sure. Going holistic for sure. Another person, turn around. Like I told you, child, if there's any being in this universe smart enough to know you do not do anything behind my back, because what I am is just an avatar. What is truly behind me, I'm just an illusion. I'm just a multidimensional being having a nice experience here on a journey of peace, health, wealth, and gratitude for everyone. We'll leave it at that. I'm on a journey. I'm just a watcher. I just watch and observe. And when it comes time for after those who are here to judge, I'll do the part that I'm supposed to do. You know? And is it something evil? No. You know, when you trying to do evil, you need a haircut. And you're right. I do need a haircut. I need to cut them sides again because I'm just trying to keep the long part of the hair and get braided. No, what I need to do is get more braids, get my braids done again. So hopefully Tuesday, I'll find someone who will do the braids for an affordable price. Look, even though my wife, she charged because, I still pay her an allowance. I take care of my wife. But, it is time to go to sleep, though. This is almost 2 hours. I am tired. I've been up. I should have started this at like 6 o'clock. Brother got a wife. Yeah. I'm Frederick 24/7, 365. And at one point in time, let's see what this Frederick 24/7, 365. Let's see this guy. Do I got the picture of it? I don't know. I may not got the picture. I may have to go on Instagram. Lord, I got to go on Instagram. Boy, I got to go on Instagram for a doggone lot of stuff. See, that's a good thing about social media because you can keep, you can kind of keep a lot of pictures and stuff, See, at one point in time, for all the haters, because you grow old, if you're not watching what you're eating and what you're doing, this is what happens. You know, see that? You see that guy, that beautiful looking guy right there? That 260-pound guy right there? 6'5", 260 pounds, good smile, healthy, arrogant. So, like I say, haters, they can't see it. They hate themselves. But we will not leave you here to suffer forever. We will get you up out here the old-fashioned way. All right. So, I just reported this little channel. I'm trying to get you banned for life. Hey, man, do what you got to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Do what you got to do. Get me banned for life. Let me report myself. But first, I'm going to spank you and get you to go to bed. That's what I'm going to do first. Just give you a little spanking. Then I'm going to report myself and say, look, I'm a righteous being having a good time on social media talking to people. We're a family-friendly channel. We're not doing any evil. We're not promoting any evil. We don't want to do no evil. We just want to exist and live a comfortable life and help other people. So that being said, we've done what we can. Those who have donated, some people, one person donated like $1 billion. I don't know when that's coming, but they donated like $1 billion. So everyone enjoy yourself. For the righteous, just beings on here, thank you for being here during this time. It's very needed. A lot of crazy stuff going on. A lot of people out of control. Social media, AI is going to get more ridiculous because this is what's manifesting through these people, through these beings. They're helping to push this. As we say in Terminator, Skynet did go active in '97. And it's using the weak, is using them. So let's do the best we can. What is this? Get this caught up. Yeah, do the best we can to help this process here. And for the wicked among you, we're not going to leave you hanging. We're not here to, we're just going to get you away from here. We got to get you reset. You're out of control. You've lost it. You don't understand the true meaning of life and the true purpose, and the beings who know you've lost your way are draining your energy. They're draining your existence. They're using your soul, your spirit against you, and you don't really understand how they're doing it, but they're doing it. So your true self, your real self, called out. And, your real self called out for help. And we're here. A lot of us are here to help. But like I said, I'm really just a watcher. I'm doing this part is because this is how I give back. I translate knowledge and information that I see, and I'm able to translate it to simpler levels of understanding. So that's not as confusing, but like I said, I gotta live just like you gotta live. I gotta take care and do other stuff that I'm supposed to do. So that being said, it says you're live once again. I think I went off the air for a second. So that being said, yeah, my was up. It was up the whole time. So that being said, it says somebody sent me a gift for New Year's. Dang, somebody sent a very good gift. Wow, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. And little gems went up. Man, went from like 30 or to 135. Thank you. I do like that. When you can promote videos, you can hype videos on here. They're trying to get people more interactive on YouTube, but TikTok is hitting it right now. I don't know what Oracle's going to do as they're taking over. The Ellis family are taking over it, so I don't know how they're going to do it, but YouTube is where I've been, so YouTube is what it is. Somebody said something. Frederick describes Subscription makes zero sense and contracts itself immediately. It says that sickness comes from the spiritual issues, but gives physical results with no offense, just what I've seen and discerned. Oh, okay. If you think that, man, live that reality, what you just said. Live it. Live it. Live it. If you believe that you can physically, which you're not really physical, you are playing physical, where you're not physical first, your spirit first, your energy first, but live that reality. I don't want to curse you to it because I don't want to have to be responsible for coming back and pulling you out of here. But I want you to live that reality. I really want you to live that reality. I want you to wholeheartedly believe that physical is the first manifestation of everything, that you physically sick to get spiritually sick. I really want you to do it. But what I also want you to do is I want you to make a YouTube or social media account, and I want you to press that to the world. And I just want to see how many people are really going to go for that. I really do. I really want to see. That's the whole point. As a watcher, that's what it is. Watch and observe. You don't take what I have to say as gospel. I want you to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Randy. Randy B7. Prove me wrong. Please, prove me wrong. Prove me that you're not spiritual or energy first, spirit energy. You're physical first. So you got to this planet being physical first, and then you got a spirit. Maybe that's how AI is trying to do it. Maybe that's what AI is trying to do, how they're trying to get to cross over to the energy realm. I don't know. God believes in receiving Jesus Christ. Goodbye. God be with you. Okay. Hey. J and the U didn't exist in the English alphabet until 1562. Wait, 1572. Yeah. Randy. Somebody put Randy. Whose truth mean? Who trusts me, bro? God has given me the strength to do the most impossible things. I just haven't out it to use for good. Haven't out it to use for good. Okay. Oh man, I'm not reading this bad. In the mix, 26. It's a good thing to want to be sober and vigilant. I do have to be sober. I crave it every morning. Like I say, you see, I did not time that person out. They have a reality. I really want to see them live that reality. I want to see it. That's why we gave you free will. Free will allows you to make the most ridiculous choices. I mean, that's the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it. You can totally go against logic and just do what you want to do. I'm happy to seek freedom from intoxication. Something seems to meet you, and nothing's wrong with asking God for help. I really did work with me. It really did work with me, and glory to God. What God are you talking about? There's a lot of gods here. Uh, what God? I'm for sure. I'm really asking, what God are you talking about? Jesus is Lord. Repent your sins and put your faith and trust in the only one who can save you. So what you're saying is, for all of the people in Islam, all the people who are in Judaism, or Judaism, yeah, Judaism. Uh, shit. Who else? Who else? The Mormons. The Hindus religion. So all these people are just effed up here. They just ain't got it. They just you work with them, but hate the hell out of them. You live around them, eat their food, go to their stores, just hate the hell out of them. Your God is very interesting. If your God is real, I would like to meet that being in the spiritual realm at some point, and we will have a very interesting conversation. Uh, food is the pandemic. Same to you. All good night. All right, good night. Deuteronomy 6:24 in the King James Version. Oh, hear Israel, I, the Lord, our God, is one Lord. Lord, Lord. What is a Lord? A Lord is a ruler. And God, what is God? God is what is the acronym for strength, beauty, and wisdom? Greek for strength, beauty, and wisdom. King James, very interesting. King James the first. Was it King James the first? King James the sixth of Scotland. You ever read that book? Read his biography. Very interesting read, if you can read. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't go deep into these subjects because that's why I've got Billy Carlson. That's why I've got, man, who else goes? Billy goes deep into it. Billy's really, really deep into it. There's so many other beings that I really want to say their names. I'm just not going to say their names. It's just so many beings here, but people have locked into what this is the time of truth now. This is the beautiful time of truth. People have locked into what they want to so-called believe in, and the truth will be right in front of your face. Will get you good. So that being said, God dang it, it is 9:46. 2 hours I've been on here. 2 hours. 2 hours I've been on here. So I thank y'all for keeping me going on this chat. One of the biggest lives I've had in a long time, or one of the biggest chats I've had in a long time. Some very interesting people in the chat. Like I say, if you're witty in your conversation, you're just being, funny or just silly, I'm not going to time you out for that. But if you do some wicked stuff, come on, man. Wicked, even Buddha said, wicked must be punished, and that's Buddha. Buddha saying that the evil must be punished. And karma is just not for just punishing you. It's really to teach you. But some beings just cannot be taught the easy way. Got no hair. I got a lot of hair. Got a lot of hair. Just ain't got hair where you want it to be. Got it where you want it to be. But just remember, your karma's your reward. All right, last one. 14, the foolish has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominational works, and there is none that does good. Hey, man, there's a lot of gods here. A lot of gods, a lot of different gods. Finn has sent you $100. Thank you, Finn. I don't see $100 yet, but I appreciate it. Unless y'all sending on Cash App. I don't think my Cash App's connected to here. It's connected to some of them things, but not here. It's somewhere. But if you do Cash App, man, I ain't checked Cash App in a long time. I might have money on Cash App. I don't really check that. You look like Einstein, Albert Einstein. All right, thank you, people. Everybody who's having fun, who joined in on the chat, who's in and watched this, I thank you. I appreciate you. For the good souls, peace, health, wealth, I give gratitude always for you. For the wicked among you, we're not here to punish you. We're here to teach you and to, you got to grow. You got to grow and you got to mature. So till next time, I leave you. World famous smile. All right. Gotta go.